Alright, it's Mark, it's October 2012, and I want to show you guys something. I'm just uploading videos on YouTube. I want to show you something that I built myself. This is my very cool homemade drum set here. This is my hi-hat made from an old photo stand and some cans. This is my snare drum, the only part of the drum set that is really authentic. And these toms are just plastic buckets. This is my cymbal. This is another bigger tom. This is another cymbal. And here, this is my hi-hat foot part, the foot part for the hi-hat. And this is why I'm making this video, to show you this foot machine here for the bass drum. Which this is the bass drum. It's just a carton. And I built this foot machine all by myself out of stuff that I found lying around in the workshop, and it's very unique and it works very, very well. And this is why I'm making this video, so you can build one too. First, to start, you need a very good bass plate, something solid. I just took 2 pieces of wood and glued them together. I screwed them together with this thing here. These are the feet, 3 feet, made from a bicycle tube and a screw. Then you need something really solid to mount the beater on. So I took these huge chunks of wood right here to give me a basis to work with. Then I cut out the pedal here. Everything's made of wood. You can make it out of metal or whatever you have lying around as well. And so you can see here I added a guiding here on the side. This is always a bit loose because I pushed the pedal a bit to the right side, like this. So this is not too good, but it still works. Now for the beater, what did I do is the beater consists of, well, the hinge for the beater is made out of a can. I had ravioli that day. I eat some ravioli, canned food, and this is how I made myself a hinge for this beater. These are just screws, and this is sheet metal screwed onto the wood. And these 2 things here are from an office chair, the wheels of an office chair, and I kind of taped everything together. I fitted snugly in between those wood pillars and taped everything together. And then I took this thing here, the beater, for which I built a head. You can also exchange the head. You can see you can take this one out and fit a different one on it. And the beater head is just made out of how do you call that? I don't know. Anyway, it's just foam and a bit of gaffer tape. That's all there is to it. And then how does the pedal work is when you push it down here. Oh yeah, the very important part is also the hinge. Originally I had made this back hinge here completely also out of sheet metal from the food can, but this did not prove very solid, and in fact it broke several times. So you would need probably a real hinge back here. Now what you see here, I just fixed it up with some Märklin. You know Märklin? That is, I don't know if you have that as well. I'm from Germany, so we have this sort of stuff. It's just for kids to build stuff from. It has some iron parts to it, and it has some screws. But it works really well, and like here I built myself a little catapult, for example. You can build all kinds of stuff with that. So back to my pedal. So I was here at the hinge, right? So the hinge, you need a good, because this will move all the time, so and you also will push it forward. So this is why this hinge broke, because I was pushed forward a bit. And so then to the travel unit here, the travel unit consists, when I push down here, you can see you have on the left side and the right side, you have such a Märklin metal component that I just screwed onto the wood, and then here you have an iron, a round iron rod, and so this thing here moves all the time. And here, this black thing here, this strap, is taken from whenever you ship something with UPS or with Hermes or DHL, they will wrap their packages with this sort of stuff. So this is absolutely, you can find it absolutely everywhere, and it's very solid, and this works really, really well. Just when you want to tie it to some place, like here I was tying it into this screw that I have sticking out from here. You just make sure you divide it into several ends, so it's easier to tie, because this big thing is very hard to tie, but the smaller, thinner ones are really easy to tie, and this works really, really well. As you can see, the metal rod is a bit out of shape. You see, it's a bit out of shape. It has a little curve because the constant pushing down on the beater will wear on the whole thing. But I have to say, it's really amazing. It still works after all the time. And in order to get the beater back after each kick, I just use these springs here. They were from a telescope, but you can use anything, basically anything that has a little well, that will pull the beater back. And I just put some screws here on top, and then another screw up front here, and this is how I connect it. And the pedal works very well. I mean, you could use it in a live setting even if you it works for like half an hour at least. Then you have to tighten the screws once again. It is definitely possible to build yourself a working and a well-working bass drum pedal from stuff that you have lying around in your attic or elsewhere. I had 2 microphones. I also have a large studio condenser microphone, but it did not prove very good in this case, so I used 2 very simple stage microphones like this. This is a $25 microphone. It looks like the Shure SM58, but it's not. It's a cheaper Shure, but it's basically the same mic. And where did I position them? I had one on that side here, just hanging from here. One I had hanging here, and the other one I put inside the bass drum. What I did is I have a very easy EMU interface with 2 channels that I connect to my MacBook with GarageBand, and on this one I crank up the bass, and of course both microphones get a little EQ like this one on the left side with the snare and the head that will also grab everything else here. You just make the high frequencies, you raise them a little bit, and the low ones you dampen and reduce. And on this one you just crank up the bass, basically. That's all you need. And both microphones also need a tiny bit of reverb, a compressor. Yeah, a compressor is very necessary. But apart from that, that's basically all you need to record a drum track. And if you mix it into a band sound or anything, it doesn't have to be that high quality. I mean, all this music that is being put out right now is so boring. It's all perfect, crystal clear quality with like thousands of microphones, but the music is just so boring. The songwriting sucks, and mostly the performers suck too. So this is all you need, basically. You can build yourself a drum kit in Africa or any other place when you live in remote mountains or anything. All you need is $100 or something like that, and you can record. So, okay, that is Mark from Karlsruhe, Germany, and I hope you have yourself a nifty fine day. Bye.